What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rear Naked Locks. We're gonna go ahead and jump in to our picks for this upcoming pay-per-view on Saturday, Topuria versus Oliveira. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna hit you guys with some bangers. So let's go ahead and start off with the first fight.
In the first fight, we have Nico Price versus Jacob Smith. This is Nico Price showing up as a sacrificial lamb to slaughter. He must be Dana White's homie because I don't know how he's still in the UFC. He's washed up. He's fucking old.
Yeah.
He's plus 900.
Nah, I agree. Like Nico Price, aka Waluigi, you know? he's never been that guy in the UFC, you know. It's just like I guess you can say like a well-known name. Like if you're like really into MMA, like he's had some good fights. He's been knocked out. We were there live when Robbie Lawler sent him to the shadow realm in his last fight. I don't know if you guys know about Smith, but sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you guys know about Smith, but Henry showed me a video of his fight in the Contender Series. That was probably one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen in my life. Like the fact that that's not legal, like that's not illegal, but like stomping on someone's leg on a down opponent is like considered illegal. I suggest you guys go back and watch that. Dude, the guy just jumped. He pulled guard into that guy's kneecap, Henry. I was in shock. I was in shock.
Yeah, this should be a quick finish. I'd be very, very surprised if Smith doesn't finish him inside of one. His nasty ground and pound. He comes from a wrestling background, but at this point, a gust of wind would knock Price on his ass. So give me Smith by knockout round one.
Yeah, I got Smith too, coming out four TKO finishes from that Fury, and I feel he's just gonna add another one. So
yeah, straight up,
make some money, put Smith by KO or Smith inside the distance.
Look, if you guys want a quick parlay, you take Smith KO, then you take the next guy to win by KO.
All right, guys, we got the next fight coming up. We got Denise versus Hines. Hines is has 0 fights in the UFC. He's a newcomer. But straight up, I got Denise by KO. That's one of Henry's solid picks. But I was watching footage of Hines. You know, like he has some finishes, but finishes in another organization. Like I just can't, I just can't fall for it again. Like for example, like Moutinho got cut. He went to another organization, got 5 finishes, came back, got starched by Wellmaker. It's just like the level of competition outside of the UFC is crazy. So like I'm going with Denise by KO. He's been proven inside the octagon, and he's gonna prove it again.
Yeah, originally, like before watching tape, I saw Hines as a wrestler. I was like, all right, so this might be a worthy dog to sprinkle on, but absolutely not. His takedowns aren't even that good. He plods forward. His opponents have all just been fucking blobs. The super low level competition. He won a 5-year knockout, and that shit was nice with the head kick, but you ain't fucking head kicking fucking Denise like that. This ain't fucking Gonzaga and Crow Cow, dog. Denise is gonna be too fast. He lost to Marcin Tybura last time via stoppage, but it was a doctor stoppage. It was just a mental lapse on his end. He had fucking Tybura dead to rights within 30 seconds, and he went for a fucking leg lock, and that's where he fucked up. But this ain't my Tybura. This is a Goozy. So give me Denise by KO. I'm sure fucking Hines will have some success in the UFC, but this is too much too soon. Denise easily.
Yep, I agree. So both of us have Denise on this one. Jump into the next.
Straight up. Just hit fucking Smith inside of distance, Denise inside of distance for easy money at the beginning, you know? Sheesh. Or if you want, yeah, you can take this fight out to go distance too. You got Cedric Dumas versus McVeigh. Honestly, I think they're both pretty shit. I was looking at McVeigh, he's average. I think he's only in the UFC because he did a little Trump impersonation after his last fight. And we know how Dana fucking loves Trump, so will he win this fight? He probably does win this fight though, because Dumas he was fucking hiding in a dog cage fucking a couple months ago, and I think McVeigh's best path to victory will be to get it to Matt, because in one of his wins he hit like a nasty dart stroke. So that was his most impressive win, honestly. Everything else is mid.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Alvey in this fight. Like I know I said like in the last fight, like I don't trust LFA fighters and stuff, but I was looking at his tape and just like Henry said, like they're both pretty average. But I think Dumas has fights in the UFC and he's proven that he's average at most. And then if you put like those like external factors that Henry was talking about, like I just think Alvey's dangerous like on the feet and on the ground, and I feel like him being matched up with Dumas, like there could be a possibility for an upset. So I'm just gonna go with Alvey on this one.
Yeah, I mean, the best bet is just take this fight out to go distance. They're both garbage. Maybe Dumas snipes them, but yeah, don't bet on this shit. Shit's mid.
McVeigh, not Alvey. I don't know what tripping. Tripping. All right. We got another fight right here. McKinney versus Bolshevik. I don't know how to say his last name. But yeah. McKinney's kill be killed. So like I'm just gonna start off by saying that. Dude has the ability to finish this guy, but he also has the ability to get finished as well. But that being said, like I'm still gonna go with McKinney. I feel like he could overwhelm the other dude, but yeah, like I would just put fighters to go the distance for the safe bet, but I wouldn't be surprised if McKinney botches it.
Yeah, McKinney was going to be one of my plays for this week, but his wins in the UFC are fucking beyond low level. It's like it's hard because Borshev. I don't think Borshev hits hard enough to knock out McKinney, to be honest. Yeah. But he does put on a decent pressure, and if McKinney doesn't finish him in one, it might be Slava all day here. But as my official pick, I'm going McKinney via vicious knockout in round one.
Yeah, like if you guys are feeling dangerous, you guys could just put a Slava clause over 1.5, because if he makes it out of the first round, it's a different fight. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he didn't get completely dominated by Hooper on the mat. Well, he did, but not as fast, you know? I mean, Hooper is definitely a better grappler than McKinney. McKinney is he's a better wrestler for sure, but yeah, bro, damn. I mean, it's hard to fucking ban this dude, bro. He should win this fight easily, but will he? Who fucking knows? But yeah, whatever. We're both on McKinney. Just take fight doesn't go distance on this one. Or if you want to be sneaky with it, just put Borshev decision. That might be a good value right there.
Cheese.
Next up, we got Viviane Araujo versus Tracy Cortez. This is probably gonna be a decent fight. Araujo's looked pretty good, but she's 38 years old. I feel like a lot of people are kind of underrating Cortez here. The line doesn't show that she's being underrated, but I see Araujo's a very popular dog pick. But Cortez has hands. Like, she does bring the volume. A lot of people are just shitting on her because of the eyelash and the Namajunas thing. I mean, it did look bad, but Rose is still Rose. Rose, she puts a beating on these girls. She's fast on her feet. Whereas Araujo, she's more like she plods forward. She does have like some power, but not enough to, deter Cortez. I think Cortez wins this fight probably 29-28.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Henry. Cortez, como la flor, con tanta amor. Fucking, she's gonna be. Stay tuned, guys. She's gonna be part of one of my parlays. I got Cortez as a lock. Just like Henry said, like Cortez has a clear path to victory, and like if she sticks to the game plan, like she could edge out a victory by decision. I don't see a finish either side, just because like Araujo is older, but she is kind of durable. So I think Cortez by decision 29-28, just like Henry said, is going to be the play, or Cortez over 1.5 will probably be better odds. I mean, like better odds of like that shit hitting, but I got Cortez money line as my official pick for this fight.
Yeah, let's go Tracy.
All right, next up we got Hyder Emil versus Jose Delgado. And me and Henry were going back and forth about this earlier. I just don't think Emil's like that good of a fighter. And like I know Delgado has some fights, but he's not that proven. But I'm going to go with Delgado. Dude's been on a tear, KOing people like on and off like in and out of the UFC. And I feel like Emil, he's like, he just relies on his chin, like he's like a discounted Dober. And like, I feel like Delgado's going to do it to him.
Yeah, I have to agree here. I just as good as Emil has looked, that strategy is not going to work forever. You can't just plod forward and live on your chin, especially against a knockout artist like Delgado. This dude doesn't just hit the chin; he rips the body. He mixes in takedowns. He's very well trained. He's Benson Henderson's protege. Honestly, I've been very, very impressed with the skill set. And if Emil plods forward and he plans on just throwing blind hooks, he's getting knocked out here. The best play is the fight doesn't go a distance, but I think Delgado is also a safe play at -175. I think it's a gift because if Emil doesn't knock him out early, Delgado has enough pressure and cardio to keep up with him. So if it goes a distance, it's probably gonna be Delgado decision.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if you guys want like a physical representation of what I think is gonna happen, is like basically what he did to Connor Matthews, dude. He's just gonna weather the storm, and then he's gonna find that body head, body KO. So we both got Delgado on this one.
Yeah, let's go, Jose. Next up, we got the Joker, Jack Hermanson versus RoboCop, Gregory Rodriguez. This fight would have Jack would have probably been a decent underdog a few years ago, but this dude's not active anymore. I think RoboCop is gonna be too much for him, too much power, too strong. People keep bringing up the Joe Pyfer fight. Gregory Rodriguez is not Joe Pyfer, bro. This guy throws more than one punch at a time. He will work the clinch. He'll mix in the takedowns. I think RoboCop wins this fight however he wants it, whether it's on the feet or on the ground. I think he clears Joker easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna go match Henry's bet. I got RoboCop by finish. Hermanson's durable, but like before that Pyfer fight, like he had no hype behind his name. Like, let's be honest, like Pyfer oversold and like undersell that fight, bro. Like he's just one of those guys that thought it was a heavy punch and just cruises to like a decision. RoboCop, he's gonna smell blood and go for the finish. So I feel like RoboCop is gonna beat this guy pretty easily, because I think people are thinking that Hermanson is just gonna like pepper him into like a decision, and like nobody's been able to do that to RoboCop, and I don't think it's gonna start today. I mean, on Saturday, to be honest. So I have RoboCop.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you look back at the Pyfer fight, Jack dropped the first 2 rounds easily. So it's like, if that was a 3-round fight, it's Pyfer decision. I think it's just more Pyfer got tired. It was a 5-round fight. He didn't have as much experience. If we run that fight back, Pyfer probably beats his ass. But yeah, RoboCop all day.
Yeah, RoboCop. Dude's durable, bro. All right. Next up, man, we got Talbot versus Lima. Bro, this is a fucking banger. This is probably one of the fights that I'm looking forward to the most. This in the main event, obviously, but dude, 2 up-and-coming prospects. My crazy thing, like I have Lima, like I'm just gonna say that off rip, but my crazy thing is like, dude, Henry, we were there live when he fought Ronnie. Dude was like a -1100 favorite, and now he's like plus money. Crazy drop, bro. Crazy drop. They're just disregarding him. Like maybe Talbot could do it, but I just think I'm going with Lima because he has more ways to victory. Dude is a true martial artist. He switches up from takedowns to hands to submission. So like I have Lima just because he has like more ways to victory, and dude's nasty, bro. Dude's nasty on the feet and on the ground.
Yeah. I want to agree here, but I think I'm letting the odds sway me. I'm gonna go with Talbot here. I think it's one of those buy low spots for Talbot. Lima's been fighting at 145 his last couple fights, so it's gonna be the first time he's actually cuts down to 135 in a while. I just don't think he's as dominant, Barcelos, he's shown he'll fight the game plan, Whereas Lima, he will strike. Like, will he shoot for takedowns? He will, but Talbot stuffed some of Barcelos' takedowns, and Barcelos is a Brazilian national champ. So if it stays on the feet, I think Talbot has a good shot. Will he win? I mean, we'll find out. But I think he has a good chance to chin Talbot. I mean, to chin Lima. So because of that reason, I'm gonna take the flyer and Peyton Talbot plus 170. This dude was minus 1,000 last fight. Give me that all day. Give me Talbot by KO.
Yeah, fucking hell of a good fight, bro. Like, hopefully it doesn't fucking let me down, bro, because it's one of the fights I'm looking forward to. So, me and Henry are split on this one. Let's go Lima. Fuck Talbot.
Let's go. It'll be a banger fight, man. No matter what side you're on, I'm sure there's gonna be some value on both sides.
100%.
Next up, man, we got Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. This fight I've been flipping back and forth the whole week, man. I watch a fight, watch tape for one fighter here, watch tape for another fighter, and it flips my pick. Originally, I had Brandon Royval. I thought he's going to be able to do too much damage and put the pressure on Van, but I was just remembering that Brandon Moreno fight a lot more dominant than it was, and Moreno was able to land some boxing combinations, and he hit Royval clean a bunch of times, and I think if Van is hitting him in that nature, Van's gonna win on the scorecards. So give me Joshua Van by decision.
All right, yeah, it looks like we're gonna be split again, just like me and Henry we're talking off camera. Like, Van's my guy, dude. Like, I'm going for Van, but the past couple years, like, I've been betting with my heart, you know, like, haven't been cashing. So, like, I told Henry, like, I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do my due diligence and do my research, and I just can't shake the feeling that Royval is just gonna masterclass this guy into a decision. Could be 29-28. I don't see it being 30-27 because Van's a dog. But I feel like he's just gonna pepper him. You know, it's gonna be just like people bring up the Moreno fight. Like, Royval won the fight. Like, you know, like people want to say that, like, this style of other thing. Like, a dub's a dub. You know, and I feel like Royval's been in there with the best, and Van hasn't. And, like, people need to take into consideration that Van is probably the most active fighter right now. Dude's fought like 6 times in the past year. He got chin one time. That weight cut and being in there is just gonna take a toll. And I feel like this is a fight where, like, he probably bit off a little bit more than he can chew. But with that being said, I have Royval, but let's go Van. But I have Royval.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a crazy good fight. I mean, we'll find out. I mean, Royval could hit him with some shit. He might submit him. But I think if both fighters fight to their best ability, I think Van has the upside. But I mean, we'll find out. Royval, his name's Raw Dog for a reason, so he has a very good chance to pull off the. Well, he's a slight underdog here, so he's probably being a little disrespected a little bit. But yeah, well, we're split on the pick, and we'll find out. We'll find out Saturday.
All right, man. We got another one here. We got Dariush versus Moicano. Moicano can't afford to lose, fool. But I got Dariush is my official pick for this one. My thought process on this pick is, like, when's the last time that you see Dariush get out grappled? Like, dude out grappled Gamrot. Like, obviously, like, his fight with Oliveira and Sarukian didn't go his way, but those are the top 5 fighters in the whole world right there. And then if you look at his resume before that, dude was on an absolute tear. And Moicano, like, I think people giving him the benefit of the doubt just because he's funny, you know. Like, most of his wins, he came back, dude. Like, the dude must have a lucky charm shoved up his ass, because we were there and we bet against this guy multiple times, bro. And he's fucking just came back, lapse of judgment from Turner, you know. It's like, I don't know, man. I just feel it. I just feel like Dariush could get it done, just because, like, Moicano's path to victory is the grappling, because Moicano doesn't have power in his hands, and I feel like Dariush is just a better grappler. So give me Dariush by decision, or I could even see, just like Henry said, like, outside the podcast, like, Dariush by KO. Like, I could see that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna agree here, just because this might be another spot where similar to Kamaru Usman a few weeks ago, where everybody was counting him out just because he's had a long layoff. Well, I mean, we counted him out too, you know. He had a long layoff, and he was on a little bit of a skid. The path to victory is there for Dariush. If both fighters were in their prime fighting on Saturday, Dariush would be minus 200, minus 300. He has better hands than Moicano. He has more power than Moicano. I think he's a better scrambler than Moicano. Moicano does have a good top game, but as long as Dariush doesn't let himself get flattened out on the mat, I think he wins this fight all day. I think he's minus 101 is a gift. He's a slight underdog. will he stay an underdog the whole week? We'll find out. I think everyone's coming in on the Dariush side. But yeah, I'm gonna take the flyer here. I think he knocks Moicano unconscious. Maybe round 2, round 3 when Moicano gets tired.
Yeah, like even like I don't know if Henry touched on it, but like Henry made a good point. Like, dude has money now, bro. Like he has like so many podcasts, so many outside like ventures. Like who knows if he's really like about that life, you know? Like he got that title shot, came up short. Like maybe that did something to his ego. So like, yeah, I got Dariush.
Yeah, I mean that's also. I mean, you shouldn't bet on narratives, but fighters that are coming off title fights tend to lose their next fight. So, based on that narrative, we'll take Dariush money line. And next up, we got Pantoja versus Kai France. I think it's gonna be a crazy good fight. The odds are a little wide, but I mean I get it. Freaking France gives up his back a lot when he does get taken down, so. You give up your back against Pantoja, he's keeping you there all day. It's like I wanted to take a chance on Kai, but I just can't do it, bro. I just think Pantoja is too good. Will he get chinned eventually? He probably fucking will, but I think he's gonna be against a guy who was able to mix in the striking with the takedowns, or maybe stuff a couple takedowns. Kai has shown good takedown defense, but Amir Albazi took him down a lot, and Pantoja doesn't just shoot double legs. He jumps on your back. He does a lot of sweeps, a lot of trips, I should say. Yeah, give me Pantoja all day. I'm not sure if he gets to finish or not though. I think Pantoja might win by decision.
Yeah, I'm have to copy Henry here. I got Pantoja. Like, stay tuned for towards the end of the video. Pantoja is part of my one of my parlays. So far, Cortez and Pantoja. Stay tuned for the third pick. But I just think Pantoja is just going to blanket this guy. I'm not going to lie. Like, he's not one of my favorite fighters to watch. I'm a big Brandon Moreno fan, and this guy continues to disrespect him. But if we're talking money, we're talking locks. Like, Pantoja is he just fucking finds a way to get the back, bro. It's insane, his ability to acquire that back take. And I wouldn't be surprised like if Pantoja just like does not want to stand with this dude and just blankets him and then gets the sub or fucking dominate, 50-45, bro. Like I don't see him like he has too much experience to be like, oh, like I'm gonna try to stand with this guy and then give Kai the opportunity to try to chin him. It's gonna be like another Kai fucking Asakura. He's just gonna go take him down, sub his ass, bro. I just see the path to victory is there, bro. So I have Pantoja.
Yeah, I mean, we're in agree here. I think Kai has a decent chance, but I wouldn't bet on it, to be honest. Pantoja is a killer. Anybody comes out to many man is a savage, you know?
Yes. Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
All right, man. The main event of the evening. Man, long time coming. You got Topuria versus Oliveira. Straight up, I got Topuria. Straight up, I don't want him to win, though. I got Oliveira in my heart. But I just see Topuria having the advantage wherever this fight goes. The KO power is there. Oliveira gets chinned in pretty much every single fight. And then Oliveira he accepts the ground position just like he did with Islam. And Topuria is not going to be afraid to like jump in there and do damage. Because if you look at his past fights, like Poirier dropped him, Gaethje dropped him, Chandler dropped him, but they were all scared to jump in his guard and finish the job. I feel like Topuria's gonna drop that foot. He's just gonna fucking TKO or sub. Like Henry was talking about club and sub. Like I wouldn't be surprised, bro. But I'm just saying, like, I hope Oliveira wins just because Topuria has knocked out two of my favorite fighters in Volk and Max. But for you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I have Topuria. Like I wouldn't bet against Topuria, so I have Topuria in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, are the odds wide? Yeah, but Oliveira's 35 years old. He's taking dummy damage. People bring up the Jai Herbert fight. Jai Herbert is a nasty striker, man. A lot of people underrate the Jai striking. Oliveira is more of a Muay Thai guy. He's not going to throw any kicks like that. He does throw kicks, but not the same way that Jai throws him. He's also been TKO to the body like multiple times. Topuria he ends his combinations with hooks to the body, or he starts his combinations with hooks to the body. He mixes it up everywhere. Yeah, this is a perfect fight for Topuria. He knocks Charles out. I don't think he's going to last long, honestly. I'd be very surprised if this goes more than 2 rounds. So give me Topuria by KO. No disrespect to Charles. He's one of the GOATs, but there's levels to this, and this is a new breed they're taking over. I look forward to seeing Ilia versus Patty Pimlet later this year, you know?
Give me Patty. No, but like have Topuria. But Topuria is going to be my official pick as well. So once we jump into our parlays, we're going to give you guys the best odds. We've done our research. We're going to bounce back from last week. So let's go ahead and jump into our parlays, Henry.
Yeah, I mean, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the Around the World parlay. So we're going to let Chato take the lead on this one.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rear Naked Locks. We're going to go ahead and give you guys the Around the World parlay. If you guys are new to this parlay, I get 3 fighters from around the world, 3 different countries, to give you guys the best odds possible. So for this one, if you guys followed last week, I cashed. This week, again, we're going to cash again. I picked 3 fighters. All 3 fighters have a method of victory. If they stick to the game plan, they're going to cash for you guys easy money. So first leg, we got Tracy Cortez from the United States. She's going against Vivian Araujo. Cortez has the absolute advantage on the grappling, and I can see her edging out a decision 29-28. Don't let that Rose fight sway you guys. Tracy has hands. Tracy can win this fight. Second leg, we got Pantoja from Brazil. Pantoja is an absolute backpack. Kai Car France, it has the significant disadvantage on the grappling. So give me Pantoja by sub or Pantoja money line. And then let's finish off strong with the main event, guys. I got Ilia Topuria by whatever the fuck he wants to do. Ilia has the grappling. Ilia has the striking. Oliveira's been chinned. Oliveira's 35 years old. This is the new breed, guys. He's not my favorite fighter, but he's my favorite fighter today. He's going to cash for you guys. So put all 3 of those fighters together. You guys got plus money. Follow it, fade it. Comment down below if you guys like this. I'm telling you guys, I've been cashing these. Follow. See you guys on the next one.
All right, next up, we got the Rhino Rush parlay. Last week's parlay was shit. Never gonna put 2 women's MMA fighters on the same parlay. I thought I was being slick with it, and was not. So we did a lot more research this time. We're taking Jonathan Denise against Guzzi. I think that all the finishing upside is on the Denise side. If he fights the game plan, if he fights to the best of his abilities, I think he dominates this fight. Hines is no good. His takedowns aren't even all that. This ain't Marcin Tybura. This is Guzzi. So give me Jonathan Denise by knockout. And then the second leg of the parlay is Jose Delgado. All respect to Hyder Emil. He's a dog. He brings this shit. He's down to scrap, but he's due to get chinned, and I think this is a fight where he gets chinned. Delgado he's slick with the striking. He's slick with the grappling. He's well trained. I think he knocks Hyder Emil out. Maybe round 2, round 3. We've seen Hyder's cardio give out. We've seen him get tired and people mixing the grappling. So this might be a very good opportunity to take advantage and take Jose Delgado money line. Parlay in both plus 110. We're hitting this week. So cash it.
All right, guys, welcome back to Rear Naked Locks. We got another banger parlay for you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, this parlay is called Bark Alley Bangers, in which we pick an underdog for you guys that we think is the best value to cash for you guys. Last week, unfortunately, we had Hill. We failed. We're going to take that. But this week, we got Dariush. If you guys watch the breakdown, you guys know that Dariush is being undersold right now, undervalued. My guy has never been out grappled. He's He strikes harder than Moicano, and I feel like Moicano's path to victory is the grappling. If you guys don't believe me, watch Dariush's fight against Gamrot. Similar things going to happen. Bet him at plus money. If you guys want to get dangerous, you guys can even put Dariush inside the distance. Like, anything to add, Henry?
No, I mean, last week, I'll be honest, the Hill pick was completely one side. It was only my side. This is a dog that we both agree on. I would say bet him now, because there's a good chance that he ends up being the favorite come Saturday. So give us Dariush. I think Dariush is he's a lot better fighter. He's more dangerous. So yeah, let's go Benny. And 9-0 decisions too. So keep that in mind.
All right, guys, we got another banger for you guys. We got the play of the week. So we picked two fighters that we have complete faith in. I picked Ilia. Henry picked RoboCop. My thought process on Ilia, I know the margin, he's a heavy favorite, but Ilia inside the distance is probably the best bet for you guys. But if you guys put both of you guys money line, you guys get at minus 120. Ilia has a very clear path to victory on the feet, on the ground. The dude is just nasty. He's riding back-to-back KOs on probably like the top 2 and 3 fighters in the featherweight division. And I feel like he has all the momentum in the world. And unfortunately, Charles Oliveira is going to get dusted on Saturday. And like, why'd you pick RoboCop, Henry?
I picked RoboCop just because Joker, he's not dangerous. His path to victory in most of his fights is via the grappling with submissions. And RoboCop's a way better grappler than he is. On the feet, he has no power. He does fight behind the jab, but he's also coming back from back-to-back long layoffs. And RoboCop is a dude who almost won against Jared Cannonier. Yes, he did get finished, but it was more that he got tired and he oversold on the submission. I mean, on the knockout, rather than Cannonier just beating his ass, you know. So give me RoboCop. I think he wins his fight however he wants, whether it's on the ground, on the feet, in the clinch. He's got him covered everywhere. RoboCop, I think he's the safest play on this whole card.
All right, guys, that is the play of the week. So we gave you guys a couple of bangers. We finished off with this one. If you guys like our content, this is the schedule up on the board right now. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Sundays. Turn on the notification bell. Comment down below. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok at Rear Naked Locks MMA. And don't forget to follow our Clips channel as well. If you guys don't want to watch this whole 40-minute video, we have it in short segments for you guys. So comment down below if you guys are going to match us, if you guys are going to fade us. Comment your guys' parlays. And like, if we like it, we'll give you guys a shout out. Let's cash together, guys. I'm telling you, Around the World Parlay is our most active parlay. We're going to hit again this week, guys.
Let's go. Let's cash it. We'll see you guys on Sunday for the recap. We're hitting big numbers this time. Tune in tomorrow for the Ultimate Fighter recap. Should be a good one. So Ultimate Fighter has been good for the channel. So if you guys haven't seen the episodes, check out the playlist. We'll link it down below in the comments. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Let's cash it.
All right.
Peace out.
Rear Naked Locks out, boys.